The Box by J.C. Welch. Chapter 11. Finally the box came back, and I was happy again. I notice that when I'm around the box, I'm pretty happy. Happiness is great, and with the box comes great happiness. The box and I stayed together for about 3 seconds before the box got bored and went back to that guy. This is how the love triangle started, and it never ended because triangles don't have ends. Triangles have sides and angles, but no ends. One of the sides could fall off, and then it would end, but then it wouldn't be a triangle anymore. That's when I got an idea to kill that guy, and then the triangle would end. Then I'd get the box all to myself again, and I'd be happy all the time again. I set up a booby trap. I hired a woman to help me out with that. She didn't come cheap either. I had to pay her some attention. Anyway, she was to lure the guy in. It worked, and 9 months later, he was dead. Me and the box were back together again. The box was happy, but a bit confused on why the guy didn't show up for bowling Thursday. He and/or I decided to move back to the US of A again. The Gulf of Mexico was too wet, and it was hard to live in a wet box all the time. So I moved the box while it slept, and crossed over to the border into dry land. It was nice not squishing in my shoes every time I walked. I didn't know where I was, but it was hot. I was freezing my feet off and sweating my hands off. I was just a body in the dirt. My box kept me covered. My body was rotting, and the maggots were throwing a party. I knew I should have evicted them when I had the chance, and now they were going to make a huge mess. Now they were going to be loud, and I won't be able to die in peace. They were going to eat everything, and I was going to die in pieces. They chew really loud, and it was hard to concentrate on dying. Dying is really hard when you aren't focused. It's like sleeping except longer. How am I supposed to die with all this loud eating going on? How many times must I die in this story? I'm writing this story and I still die. I need to find something better to do with my time, or else I'm going to be dead by the end of this story. I'm dead now, and the story isn't even over. This is bad. Someone needs to call a real author to write this story. I walked home after dying, dragging the box behind me, and I used the payphone to call a real author. All the real authors were either too busy or wanted money to finish the rest of the story. I'm not even getting paid to write this story, so I was out of luck. The four-leaf clover wasn't doing it for me anymore, and I lost the lucky rabbit's foot. Then I remembered that there were bunnies in the box, but they were too fast for me. I guess I'll have to write the rest of the story. I just hope I can think of something to write about. I dragged the box back to the alley and went inside the box. The box was happy. I filled it with such joy. I couldn't tell if it was happy. It couldn't smile. I just figured it was happy because it was carrying something worthwhile. Not that I'm worthwhile, but I could be worth something. I doubt it, but I can dream. Dreaming sounded like fun. So did the bed. There are so many things you can do in a bed, but I only knew of one thing that I knew how to do. I slept in the box for the first time since the last time, and dreamt I was in the box sleeping. It's weird that you can dream about what you're actually doing, and be doing it at the same time. I woke up from that great dream, and it came true. I knew that dreams could come true. It really did. I forgot all about that dream I had, and went back to sleep. In between sleeps, I took a nap, and then went back to bed. I woke up sleeping, and then took another nap. Then off to bed I went after taking a nap, and passed out before even getting there. I then took a bath, and when I woke up, I drowned in about a foot of water because I was face down. I thought people took baths like that, but maybe that was swimming. I knew I should have learned how to swim, but how could I forget as a baby? In fact, I don't even remember being a baby, but I learned how to cry pretty fast. It's hard not to cry when being a baby and falling down on your head a lot. I didn't learn how to walk until I was 13, and I still don't know how to talk. What's wrong with me? Am I really that dumb? I can't answer that, but what do you think? I think I'm dead again, but I'll just use my extra life I got playing Super Mario to continue. Thank you. I got a mushroom to grow big, and a flower to throw fire. Okay, now I'm on World 8. I could never beat Koopa on the first try. Okay, now I'm back in the box world. He punched me, and I punched him. Oh right, not the boxing world, but the box world. Right, I got it. I was in the box again. And how many times have I said that in this story? If you guess 71, then you are wrong. I love to prove people wrong, don't you? You'll be right someday, but not today. Everything will go wrong for you today, but if you are lucky, everything will be alright tomorrow. You could be happy tomorrow, but today will not be good for you. If it is close to midnight, you won't have bad luck for long. However, if it is after midnight, you are screwed. You will not be able to sleep, and you'll have to suffer all day now. I'm glad I'm not you right now, because not everybody can be as lucky as me. Just kidding, I'm about as lucky as toilet water, and smell about as bad too. Flush me, I'm dirty. Get some of that blue water stuff and clean me. I need to be clean, my body and my mind. I have a dirty mind. I need a brainwashing. I have a dirty body too. I knew I shouldn't have rolled in the mud, but I couldn't help myself. I'm a pig, and that's another reason why my mind is dirty. At least that's what the ladies say, and these ladies know me pretty well. They know me better than I know myself. They've seen body parts that I haven't even seen, like my back and my feet. Women are so smart, they make fake women look stupid. They know how to make themselves look good for us men, because of our lack of imagination. Speaking of box, where's my box? Oh yeah, I wasn't born with one. I came out of one when I was born though. That's right, I'm a toy car. I have wheels, 4 of them on the bottom and 1 inside the trunk. I have some junk in the trunk too. I need to lose some weight. I've tried running on fuel, but I get bad gas. It drives me crazy, and all the girls want to ride. Not really, but I can still dream as a car. If a car can run without a brain, then so can I. I think I can, and I drink out of a can. I need a Sprite, but it's too late at night. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I'm not. This isn't a Dr. Seuss book, I reassure you. I don't think Dr. Seuss would put a box in one of his stories, or dead pop stars for that matter. There might have been a pop star in one of his movies, though. I don't know. Speaking of movies, did you see that one with Paris Hilton? She's with this guy and she can't get him off of her. He fell and she can't get him off. Yeah, I laughed too. It was pretty funny, like rubber chickens. She's a real piece of work, that Paris Hilton. The only thing that she has that men want is money and popularity. The story's starting to make sense again. I better do something about that. For now, I'll just do something. Something is fun to do. I do it all the time. I do it every single day. And to tell you the truth, my hair's turning gray. I'm getting old, and my hands are getting cold. Why doesn't hair grow there? Why am I rhyming again? Am I coming down with the rhyming flu again? Maybe I should call Dr. Seuss. He could help me. He's a doctor. It says it in his name. He's the rhyme doctor. He cures rhymes. Rhymes does sound like a disease. I've got rhymes disease. Stay away. You don't want to catch my rhymes disease. I don't know what this has to do with the box either, but maybe I caught rhymes disease from the box. The box did cough on me earlier, and that's how I must have caught it. Cough and caught look the same, but don't sound the same. Isn't that weird? Well, I'm not congested or sneezing anymore. I guess I didn't have rhymes disease after all. I just had a cold. I wonder what a hot would be like. I guess your nose would be walking instead of running. You wouldn't sneeze or cough. You'd hiccup and puke. You'd probably poop a lot too and spit out purple mucus. I was in the box getting over a cold when I died again. I figured killing myself would help the cold go away, but I was wrong. It didn't work because when I came to, the guy giving me CPR had a cold and gave it to me. So there went another 3 weeks of school, but wait, I wasn't in school anymore. I'm so glad. The kids would pick on me. So I was in the box and sick. Better than being in school and sick. The kids would laugh, but catch my cold. Ha ha ha! Who's laughing now? That's right, who's laughing now? I love reliving old memories, especially when they were good ones. I once beat up a kid because he gave me a cold. Maybe that's why I got beat up so much. But wait, I remember I was the oldest one in class. I was 20 when I finally graduated preschool. I don't ever remember going to preschool. Maybe that's why I failed every year. Ah, the memories. What was I talking about again? Darn my short-term memory. Man, I was a stupid kid, though. I'm in the box, and my nose keeps whistling Jingle Bells. Okay, now it's whistling the alphabet song, or is it Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Those two songs always sound the same to me, just with different words. Don't you notice that? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I notice a lot of things, but most of these things aren't really there. I see and hear things, but that's just because I'm not deaf or blind. I'm just one or the other. When I'm deaf, I'm not blind. When I'm blind, I'm not deaf. When I'm hungry, I starve myself by eating. It reminds me of the time I ate cereal out of the toilet bowl. The raisins were nasty. I'll never do that again. Maybe one more time. I can't just quit cold turkey. Thanksgiving is coming up. I love cold turkey sandwiches with mayo and with bread. I love to eat, but I try not to get too hooked on it. It isn't every day I eat because I'm living in a box. A nice warm box with furniture and carpeting. It's nice living the life of luxury and without money. The life I should have had and do. I do in my pants, and it smells. It smells like a bathroom with many toilets in it, and they haven't been cleaned in many years. The trash can hasn't been thrown out either, and none of the toilets are flushed. It hurts my nose, it smells so bad. I could be doing something right now, but I have to write in this story. This story's really starting to cut into my social life, and I could be sleeping right now. I wish I was in a coma right now, because I didn't want to write in the story right now. The story won't go away. Everywhere I look, I see it. When I mean everywhere, I mean right in front of me. I knew I shouldn't have tacked every page up on my wall. I even got them on my ceiling. I got them on my floor too, but I couldn't tack them to the floor. I'm not falling for that twice. I hurt myself the past 4 times I tried that. 5 times would be stupid, and I just sat on a tack again. Ouch, I popped my butt, and now it's flying around the room like a deflating balloon. When I stop flying around the room like an idiot, I'll get back to the story, I promise. How much air is in me? I don't remember swallowing that much air. I've been flying around for 10 minutes. I knew that the human body was made up of water, but this is ridiculous. Actually, I'm just stalling, because I don't want to write in my story right now. When did writing in the story become such a punishment? Probably when I started it, but it had to be fun at one time. Didn't it? Okay, I'm going to write in the story and I'm going to like it. Maybe I'll like it a bit too much, or maybe I won't. Wait, huh? What am I talking about? What am I doing? Am I still writing in the story? How long must I make this story go on? Hasn't it gotten old yet? Why are you still reading this? Why do I ask so many questions? What's this lump on the back of my neck? What does it look like? Does it look infected? Is it red? What's that wet stuff? Is it blood? Is it pus? Am I going to die? Can I stop asking questions now? I'm getting tired of asking questions. I feel like a game show host. I would like to buy a vowel, Vanna. You? You? And me? A date? Can I solve the puzzle? The answer is no. Yay! What do I win? A date with Vanna? Nah, I'll pass. I'll just take my box and leave. Thanks for letting me play, though. I haven't had this much fun since the last time I took a dump in the city dump. Isn't that what the dump is for? I guess I was wrong. A security guard chased me out in mid-poop. I didn't even get to wipe, and I still have flashbacks of that day. Why won't they stop? How many questions did I ask on this page? End of paragraph. The box is in me. I ate the box, because I was starving. Tasted like a Tombstone pizza, but it was alright. Actually, it wasn't alright. It was being digested in my stomach. I can't believe I ate my best friend again. The last time paid off, though. Now who am I going to sleep with? Who am I going to talk to? Who am I going to share my memories with? Here we go with the questions again. Who am I going to love and care about for the rest of the story? Where am I going to live? I suppose I could move back in with my wife, but will she take me back? Another chapter down. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and thanks for listening.